11. The story of Changers theme park within the land called the Changers Church Valley Reservation. The population of Changers theme park has 2,000 residents. Has 2,600 homes, stores, factories. There is 4 hotels with 200 rooms each. 4 dinners can seat up to 100 each, in the Changers theme bank, horse stable with fix-it shop. The Changers Church main office, church, council, court, jail, church school, county school and city hall, general store, laundromat, barber's shop, hairdresser, small hospital, dentist, movie theater, gospel music, dance hall. When the town gets bigger, there are more businesses added. The theme park is about 100 acres right now, but we are expanding all the time. I got here in the morning and it seems to be quiet right now and not much going on. I guess it was because it was 6 a.m. and most of the places do not open until 8 a.m. and some at 8 and 10. I went to the church office and the door was open, so I went in and went to the front desk and I said, "Wow, you are open this time of day?" The person behind the counter said, "We are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week." I said, "Why is it set up like that?" The behind the counter said, "That is what the boss wanted, so I guess if someone come in on the train and nothing was open, they can stay here until things open up." I said, "Okay, so is there anyone else here now?" "Nope, just me." I said, "Okay, when does the boss come in?" They said about 10. I said thanks and headed to the hotel, and when I got there the door was open and it should be open all the time. It is a hotel and people check in at all hours. I went up to the counter and said, "Can I have my room key?" The one behind the counter said, "Who are you and what room are you talking about?" I said, "Wow." I said, "Congratulations on your promotion," and reached out my hand and he grabbed my hand and soon their eyes changed and sat down. Soon they looked up and said, "Wow, where am I and why am I here?" I said, "I do not know, but can I have my room key?" They looked at me and then said, "Wow, it has been a while since I have seen you." They gave me my room and key and went to my room and called the main office. "I will call you back when I know how many books we will need to set up the classes again, okay?" They said, "Okay, and how are things going so far?" I said, "I just got here and had some problems, but we will take care of it later." We talked for some time and then I said, "Well, it is time to go," and then I went back out in the hotel and went toward the dinner. Someone stopped me and said, "Who are you and where did you come from?" I said, "My room." "Why?" I said, "Congratulations on your promotion," and reached out my hand and he grabbed my hand and soon his eyes changed and almost fell over. If I did not keep a hold of this hand, he would have fell over. Soon he comes around and then looks at me and, "Wow, how long have you been standing here?" I said, "Not long, and I want you to get everyone that works here to come into the number 1 conference room if they can, that is. I know some of the kitchen help will be able to show up, but we will go to them soon." He left and it was not long when everyone showed up and I was already sitting up on the small stage. I stood up and went up to the mic and said, "I would like to ask one question to anyone that wants to answer my question." I said, "Who is in charge now within the city?" Someone stood up and said the guy's name was Lancerus and if anyone needed him, he would be at the city hall. I stepped off the front stage and it was like thunder hit the place. Everyone just limped over and soon they all come to and then said, "Where am I and then why are I here and what happened?" I said, "You were all here when I come into the hotel and you work here." Some said they did work at the hotel and if that is where they are, then they have to go and do their job, for maybe there is no one out front taking care of the front desk. I said, "All you can do and do what needs to be done and go to your jobs." Everyone got up and one come over to me and said, "Wow, it has been a while you have been here and what has happened to us? It seems like your training did not solve the problem that you have here, so we will set up classes to update everyone to take care of this next time." They said okay, and then I said time to go back to work and I will here for a while, so I will talk to you later when you can come to the church and then we can talk more. They said okay and left. I went right to the church office and went in. The person behind the desk said he is in his office now, down on the left last door. I said thanks and went that way. Just as I got to the door, the voice said, "Come on, I have been waiting for you, we need to talk." I went in and sat down and he said, "I know who you are but do not remember you. I know you remember me, for to me I have seen you before. What I want you to do is go back to where you come from and let me do my job here, and when I am done I will leave this place. We have set everything up in all the towns just to do one thing. And you have been causing so many problems for us that we are ready to talk to solve the problem that you have caused." I said, "Okay, what is it that you need?" He said, "We need to find a kind of a steel to fix our ship and we have not found it as of yet. When you go into the city we are in, you change our works back and then we cannot get things down for some reason when we go back and we cannot change them back." I said, "That is right, we have taken care of that, so you cannot that." I said, "All you had to do was come and ask me and I will help you, but change everyone back, because they work for me and there are many things that needs to be done within each city that is not getting done." He said, "Okay, as long as you will help us." I said, "As long as when you get your ship fixed you plan to head home and not come back." He said, "That is our plan, because of you here we cannot take over even if we wanted to." I said, "That is right. We have a lot of different metals here and not even some of them are here in this valley. You will have to show me some and then maybe I can find some for you, and if not, I can tell you where to get it." He said, "Fair enough," and he said, "Follow me." We went out back of the building and went up a small path and there was a good-sized ship and we went in and he showed me some damage and gave me a piece of the metal. "I have figured out what you have to do and I hope you can do it. It seems like the metal you have is a non-oxygen life form, so when you entered here this is oxygen rich, and so then your craft started to crumble to the point that it started to break. If you can get this to outer space where there is no air, your ship will fix itself. If this is the only ship you have, then you better go and get everyone and head out of here and just hope you have enough time to get to outer space and have a forest field to hold the ship together until it can heal itself." The guy just looked at me and then said, "Why, I did not know this. I guess the ones that built us did not realize that you would be someplace like this and cause problem with the ship's hull. I guess you are right, so thank you for everything and I will take care of everything before we leave." "Okay," I said, "thank you." And said, "If you are ever this way again, I just hope they get the shop fixed this time to withstand everything here and we can sit and talk about how different our plants are. You do not have the time to do this now, you better to get going." He said, "Maybe someday someone will be back." He got into the ship and away he went. Wow, now that is over, I can get back to what I was doing in the first place. Setting up new classes and solving court cases. I am the judge that decides what happens to them once they are in front of me. Within all the court cases now, we do not judge everyone what they have done, but why they did it in the first place. Then we take care of it. Now it is time to go get something to eat and do all the other things I need to do, and I will see you in the next town.